Hi, welcome to WestNPeace. I'm locked. Um, I have chronic pain and it's really bad today, so bear with me. And yesterday, I had the worst dentist appointment where the lady had me in a headlock and literally had her armpit over my head. So I'm recovering from that. I have a spinal cord injury, so I think I got more injured. So I'm trying to get through this, and then I'm calling the nurse line, but I want to make sure I get this out today. So, a heart for our sister. Have you ever felt you were split-second judged? You had an encounter, it didn't go as planned, and immediately you felt less than ideal. We desire grace for ourselves when we are having a bad day, but it's so easy to forget to extend that same grace to others. Maybe we've done it for so long that we don't even realize that we're doing it. Here's what we need to remember. We are the same. We are daughters of the Most High, precious, beautifully made in His image. We belong to Jesus. Let us ask God to give us hearts to see women for who they are, sisters, and remember that they are nothing less than we are. By the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. Romans 12:3. Have you had a recent encounter where you've judged someone or have an extended grace? Reflect on the women in your life and your heart toward them. Ask God to give you eyes to see them as He does. So we finished the desert. Sorry, grab the right book. All right, so in our Bible in the Year Companion, we have a recap of the Egypt and Exodus section that we just finished yesterday. So to recap, after a 3-month journey to Mount Sinai, Israel went through a spiritual makeover as God put in place a plan to bring His people's attention back to Him. Once they were out of bondage, God led them through Moses to a place where they would have to rely upon Him. Idolatry would continue to be a problem, but Israel slowly came to understand the heart of the Lord. We are starting the desert wandering section now. In the key events and figures, the period of the desert wanderings begins while Israel is still camped at Mount Sinai. They will spend a year there before breaking camp and making their way north to the Promised Land. At Kadesh Barnea, they send spies, one from every tribe, into the land of Canaan to see if they can conquer the Canaanites. The vote comes back 10-2 against trying. The Lord responds that if they do not trust Him, they can live with the consequences. For every day they spied out the land, they will wander in the wilderness for a year. Again, they learn the hard way. The main figure in the desert wanderings period is Moses. Aaron, Moses' brother, plays a significant role as well. Miriam, Moses' sister, and the Levites play a significant role in this period. What changes? The more things change, the more things stay the same. The number 40 is important in the Bible as it represents trials, difficulties, and testing. It rained for 40 days after Noah built the ark. Moses was on Mount Sinai for 40 days. And now Israel will experience their testing for 40 years in the wilderness. The greatest change takes place in daily living. In obedience to the law of God, Israel adopts new food, clothing, worship, and legal processes to set them apart from the practices of Egypt and the other nations. It is these new ways of living that set them free from bondage. Israel's obedient change of heart results in an ever-deepening freedom. So today we're going to be reading Numbers 1, Deuteronomy 1, and Psalm 84. And yesterday we concluded Exodus and Leviticus. We did Exodus 39 and 40, Leviticus 27, and Psalm 83. Like, I'm in so much pain, my vein is sticking out through my throat. Okay, so for Numbers 1, the first census of Israel. The Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tent of meeting on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they had come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take a census of all the congregation of the sons of Israel, by families, by fathers' houses, according to the number of names, every male head by head, from 20 years old and upward, all in Israel, who are able to go forth in war. You and Aaron shall number them, company by company, and there shall be with you a man from each tribe, each man being the head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men who shall attend you. From Reuben, Elizur the son of Shedur. From Simeon, Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. From Judah, Nahshon the son of Amminadab. From Issachar, Nathanael the son of Zuar. From Zebulun, Eliab the son of Helon. From the sons of Joseph, from Ephraim, Elishama the son of Ammihud. And from Manasseh, Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. From Benjamin, Abidan the son of Gideoni. From Dan, Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. From Asher, Pagiel the son of Ochran. From Gad, Eliasaph the son of Duel. From Naphtali, Ahira the son of Enan. These were the ones chosen from the congregation, the leaders of their ancestral tribes, the heads of the clans of Israel. Moses and Aaron took these men who have been named, and on the first day of the second month they assembled the whole congregation together, who registered themselves by families, by fathers' houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and upward, head by head, as the Lord commanded Moses. So he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. The people of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their generations, by their families, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names, head by head, every male from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go forth to war. The number of the tribes of Reuben was 46,500. Of the people of Simeon, their generations, by their families, by their fathers' houses, those of them that were numbered, according to the number of names, head by head, every male from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go forth to war. The number of the tribe of Simeon was 59,300. Of the people of Gad, their generations, by their families, by their fathers' houses, according... Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do